Look at that. The whole field is covered with people. What's up, guys? John back with another reaction video, and today we are going to react to the best rushing the field moments of 2021, so last season. So I'm very excited to get back into the football reactions again. It seems like that's what you guys want to see the most. That's why I'm reacting to those videos more. If you guys want me to react to any other type of sports, please let me know down in the comments below. So last time we reacted to the best college football entrances. I didn't really see too many people watching that, but if you haven't caught that, or if you didn't see that, make sure you check that one out. I thought that one was really cool. Again, let me know which college football entrance you guys like the most. And it can be your school, your team, if you want. So let's get into this video. I feel like last season was amazing. There was a lot of great games and potential upsets that were done by a lot of great teams out there. So let's get into this video. All right, let's get into it. Let's see what's the first one. Iowa, yes. This game was amazing. No good. Yes. When I was at Iowa, it was crazy. We had really good seasons there. I remember rushing the field. I was in the student section. Kinnick, as you guys all know, is super loud. I think back then it was bigger even. It was like 70-something thousand, 71, 72. Now it's only like 69, I think, since they built that big section. But it was so much fun, man. Look at that. Yes. Hawkeye Nation, represent. Look at that. The whole field is covered with people. That's crazy. It was such a good game. Oh, yes. Texas A&M, Alabama. Oh, my God. Oh, I can't even believe all those people. Hey, just to get it straight, like a lot of people were saying, like, why would Iowa fans like rush the field versus Penn State? Well, I mean, Penn State was a good team and we were ranked pretty high, so I think any fans in the country would rush the field if they beat a top 5 team. And I can't even imagine what I'm gonna see next for this Texas A&M rushing the field, because they beat the #1 team. I feel like #1 team, #2 team in the country this season. And you know, shout out to Texas A&M, because they always find a way to grind it out. They're always that team that is super dangerous at home. Man, I must be so stoked. Everyone, hey, if anyone was at any of these games, let me know down in the comments. Like, did you rush the field? Or like, what was the atmosphere like? Man, look at that.
Well, this is going to cost A&M about $250 grand that most of the people in the stadium.
Oh, everyone's just
field,
like,
I don't think they care.
And that's what they're doing here.
Oh, yes. This was a beatdown, man.
And Jim Harbaugh gets his win.
No one would have expected this game. This was crazy.
Defeats Ohio State 42-20.
Shout out to all you Michigan fans, man. Great job that last season. Totally worth rushing the field for. If any of you guys did it, let me know down in the comments. There was a lot of comments on this video that I made, so make sure you guys watch that if you haven't. But you know, let me know, how was your experience? Clemson, NC State.
DJ into the end zone. Incomplete
Oh,
for Ross, and
NC State, man, they are good. I would rush the field too. I mean, you beat one of the top programs for the past several years, so definitely worth it. And you're unranked at the same time, yeah. I mean, definitely any team that's unranked that beats a ranked team, especially a top 10 one.
To the college football
He's giving a lot
Well,
of,
you never say never,
a
right?
lot of
But with
mouth
2
there.
losses in the month of September, it's not looking good for them. This game,
I'm
to NC
surprised.
State,
Oh,
NC
okay,
State, wow.
looks like
What a
there's not
moment,
too many
what an
people, but
atmosphere.
everyone's gathered in one area. Coastal Carolina, Appalachian State. Yeah, I mean, even those small schools. I always love that. That's what makes college football is these moments right here. You will never see that in the NFL. They won't let you rush the field. That's why this is special right here. Oh, let me know if you guys, is there any other types of sports where you can rush the field or feel the play, like the fans that can do that? Because that would be kind of interesting to see versus like college football. You know what I mean?
Celebrating tonight. It's only Wednesday, Tom.
It's only Wednesday.
So Coastal won the East last year.
Coastal
and
is
shared the
good,
title with
but I don't
Louisiana.
think they deserve to be like
A
top
statement night for the Mountaineers,
top
a
20,
bounce
top
back
25
win
because of the
for
competition that
Appalachian
they're
State.
playing. You know what I mean?
It's going to take
You dub, my brother's school.
Washington. This pass is tipped
Ah.
intercepted. Off the hands of Cope, the tight end, and taken
I
back
think
by
what it was this game, even though it wasn't like hype, Washington State hasn't beat Washington in a long time. I think that's what it was. But like, you know, UW just horrible last season. They just were not good. Even Washington State has a better record.
This isn't a big game either, but a lot of Washington fans.
People are like trickling in. Cause it's in the Husky Stadium. Okay.
With 454 total yards of offense.
Yeah. Good for Washington State.
It's going to be awake. I wouldn't want to be.
That's a pretty big turnout for our visiting fans. Okay, here we go. Utah BYU. This one was a good one. I mean, yes, I know this is a big rivalry, but BYU is actually pretty good. So I don't know about this. And the score was not that close. So I don't know why people are rushing the field. But you know, it's the atmosphere. You know, that's why we watch college football. It is the atmosphere that makes the game. They beat them by 9 points.
BYU is celebrating big time tonight. They take down the Utes.
Hey, have you guys ever seen this Wildcat Cougar guy dancing with the cheerleaders? It's pretty cool.
Jonathan Garibay, the
Tech
boot is
Iowa
away,
State.
and it's good!
Yeah, I saw this game.
Walk-off win for the Red Raiders, 62 yards!
Yeah, it was pretty exciting. Pretty exciting. Iowa State, man, they just let down. They were ranked pretty high in the beginning of the season, and then they just started losing. But for the past several years, their postseason bowl games have been decent. I wouldn't say good because they didn't win all those games, but they're pretty decent. All right, UNC Wake Forest.
Belly takes them back to the 50. Chandler breaking tackles.
I think I remember this game getting like pretty high scoring, 48-51, and then like Wake Forest came back, right?
Snaps it
Yeah.
time. Division in the ACC. They storm the field here at Kenan Stadium. Final score: North Carolina 58.
Both of these schools have potential for next season. I hope Wake Forest can carry on their success from last season to this season.
Saturday here at McGurk Alumni Stadium,
UMass,
28th, 2019. The Minutemen have
I didn't watch this game.
Yeah, why not?
The quality doesn't look that good.
For a long time here, and the students will rush the field.
Hey, if anyone is a student right now at any of these schools, let me know. How was it last season for you guys?
Coach Walt Bell if we can
get him away from the sea of bodies. But what a performance today for Ellis Merriweather.
I miss those
39
days. I
rushes,
wish we could do that again.
171 yards.
To put the Spartans away.
All right, Michigan, Purdue, Michigan State.
Right down the middle.
The game is over.
Let the carnage and the chaos continue. Another top 5 team goes down.
Yeah, Purdue, man, dark horse of the Big Ten. They just knocking everyone out. Good job, Purdue. Look at that. Purdue fans going crazy. I met one guy who went to Purdue in Korea. We played flag football on the same team. Really cool, really good guy.
Good Michigan State football team.
It's good to see them, their program getting better. And especially the basketball team was crazy too, good too this past season. So good job, Purdue. Look at all those people. Who do we have? Iowa State, Oklahoma. Oklahoma State. Oh!
Let's see where they put them.
6 years.
All right, so Iowa State fans. Yeah, beating Oklahoma State. I mean, they're a good team. So
They're coming for it.
I actually forgot that they beat Oklahoma State in this past season. Good job. I never got those guys with the striped overalls. Like, every school has those guys. Like, where do you even get those?
It was Iowa State beating an undefeated at the time and #2 Oklahoma State, and the perfect season for the Cowboys.
Looks so fun.
For Iowa State, heartbreak for Oklahoma State.
Minnesota, Wisconsin.
It is true. Forget the what might have been.
I can't believe Minnesota won that. That was crazy. Yeah, Wisconsin, I don't know. Unfortunately, last season was not that consistent. Yes, they have 3 losses, but it's just like Minnesota, they're kind of like pretty good sometimes, and then they get really bad. So I don't know, but they helped us get to the Big Ten championship, so I guess we have to thank them for that. But yeah, whenever you beat a rival school, I guess it's time to rush the field. They beat them by 10 points too, huh? That's pretty good.
And the Tigers get their
Boston
chance in overtime.
College.
He wants to throw on first down, steps into
Missouri.
it toward the end zone, and that is intercepted.
Nice!
Picked up. Brandon Sebastian. And
I wonder what the
Boston
guy was
College
saying to the guy on the
is going
ground.
to win this game. Hill.
Stay down.
BC will
Look at that.
BC, man,
4-0
4
for the first
and
time
0.
since 2007 when Matt Ryan was still here slinging it around.
Is this a rivalry or something, or I don't think so. Missouri's not that good either, so. Oh yes. This, when I saw this game, and I saw how dominant Baylor was, I was like, yep, they're gonna go to the Big 12 championship, because the way they played Oklahoma was dominating in every facet of the game. Very exciting. I would say this game is very exciting.
With their hands in this.
You go enjoy. I love the smile. Congrats.
Thank you.
Look at the guy.
Dave Aranda, true.
Have you guys ever crowd surfed on there?
Cincinnati. Let's see if they throw it over their head.
Cincinnati, Houston? I don't know. This game wasn't that close.
He's going to do it again.
I think the reason why they rushed the field was because they went to the playoffs.
Small schools that never had a chance to get here. Cincinnati's there.
That's why they rushed the field. Because they got into the college football playoffs. Good on you, Cincinnati. Good on you.
First non-Power 5
I like to see that.
team.
First non-Power 5 conference, you know, winners.
Just winding down, no timeouts. They get it
Oh,
off.
this game was awesome.
Williams
This game was
in
awesome.
traffic, dropped, sacked by Colin Oliver.
I was just surprised. Their one loss was to Iowa State. I mean, they seem like a really dominating team too. That's why this team and Baylor, those two teams are gonna take the Big 12.
Like great rivalry games typically do. Kind of goes back and forth.
Mix Oklahoma out of the playoff mix before championship Saturday. But not
Look at that! Oh my God!
And they haven't been able to do all day.
Stanford, Oregon. Yes, I can't believe this game. Stanford's just been horrible the last couple of seasons. And Oregon, I don't know what happened to Oregon. But, I mean, this was a pretty close game, though. 31-24. I've been to a Stanford game. I'm surprised. This is a long time ago, but their stadium isn't that nice. Maybe they did some renovations, but we're sitting on, like, just bleachers, pretty much.
Here we go. 4th and goal. One play.
Kentucky, Florida, yes.
Emory Jones.
Kentucky, oh my goodness.
At the goal line by Jones. What's left is for Levis to take it in.
I always like rooting for the underdog. I mean, I respect both programs, but it just makes for fun game because, like, you know, Florida is always, you know, one of the top dogs, and Kentucky has had their ups and downs, and it's really cool to see a program come up. Same thing as like Purdue, who hasn't been doing that well, but for some reason last season there was a lot of these type of teams out there, so it's really cool to see. Kansas, yes.
Bean caught at the 9, turning towards the end zone. Touchdown!
Who thinks that Kansas can move up to the middle of the Big 12 this next season?
Kansas is going to win for the first time in 677 days.
Enough to come out and get their win.
I wonder how, like, if you get recruited to go to Kansas, like, how do you feel about that?
Your fans are probably going to take
It's like, yeah, okay, I'll just, you know, it's free education, I guess.
Absolutely.
Well, like, you know, their history is not that great.
It's been a while for Kansas.
I don't know how you would feel as a player. For football. I'm not saying basketball. Oh, Iowa was sorry. This was frustrating.
This will be 4 consecutive wins for the Badgers, and a team that now controls their own destiny.
Yeah, they are our rivals.
Since 1984.
They got the pig back.
Students are going to come out and celebrate the Heartland Trophy as well. Let's go down to Chris Buck.
But we are playing horrible. That game was... Oh my God. Everyone knows we have horrible
The best
offense.
unit on the field today was the Wisconsin defense. A dominant performance from start to finish.
It's actually pretty cool to see other teams rush the field after beating you. That means they have respect for you, I guess, right? Arkansas versus Texas. Yes, this game was amazing. After this game, I realized how bad Texas actually was and how good Arkansas is.
A dominant performance from Arkansas. Both lines of
They
scrimmage.
dominated Texas, man. I don't know the history between these two programs, like how many times they played. I don't think they played very often. This might be the first time, but yeah, rushing the field after Texas was ranked number 15, but after the rest of the season and watching them, you realize like they're not that great of a team. So I don't know how you feel after that, but anyways, it was a good video. All right, so that's it for the video. Very fun to watch. It's kind of like reliving the moment, and I think that's what makes college football so much fun compared to any other sport that I've watched, because of the fact that the fans are really into the culture, the history of the school, and the fact that you can rush the field is really cool. Let me know if there are any other sports where you can do that. And, you know, the fans they are going crazy, but they're not, like, destroying anything. You know, I mean, they're just super excited. So that's why I think that, like, they're allowed to rush the field. And I've had instances and I've gone to games where you're not allowed to do that, you know? So it all depends on the stadium, the staff, that kind of thing. But there's, you know, once you have like you know, top 10 teams or just like a really high stakes game, like I feel like most of the time they let you rush the field, and because it'll be almost impossible to stop all these fans from going into the field in the first place. But if there are any other sports in the world that the fans' mentality the thought of actually rushing onto the field, I don't know if there are any. You know what I mean? Like, this is a tradition, actually, of college football, whereas I don't know about any other sport out there where fans actually think that they can actually storm the field. You know what I mean? And, you know, let me know down in the comments if there are any. So that was an awesome video. Make sure to like, subscribe, make sure to watch the other videos that I have on my channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Tee!